Hey y'all, my name's Mare. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna start a brand new reading vlog. Let's just jump on in. If I look a little bit red and sweaty, it's because I just walked for a little bit on my walking pad and I decided, you know what, this is the perfect time to put my face on camera, so you're welcome. The reason why I wanted to start filming is because I am now 100 pages into Legends Lattes. Legends Lattes follows Viv in this high fantasy, low stakes world, I believe is what they pitch itself as on the back cover of the book. And Viv has had a life of adventure and she's ready to, you know, put her sword down and open up a coffee shop. And in this world that she's in, no one has really heard of coffee, so this is a very obscure and strange concept, but she really believes in her dream and wants to make it happen, so that's what she's doing. So like I said, I'm 100 pages in, so I don't have too much going on, but I will say this is very well beloved in the book community, and I can see why. It's pitched as cozy fantasy, which it definitely is. It's a little bit slow and a little bit boring, if I'm honest, but like I'm not enjoying it. I just think like this is the book that is definitely going to take me like small little doses at a time to read and enjoy, and that's okay because I think that's how it's meant to be consumed, however you want it to be, right? If it's more of a cozy read, I like to kind of take my time with it, and this is my first kind of delve into cozy fantasy. So we'll see if I like it. It's the start of my work week, so I am going to get ready for work now. Unfortunately, I have to stop reading, but hopefully I'll get to read more on my lunch break. And tomorrow, before work, I just got something very exciting in the mail that I want to show you. Can you see her? She's a 4-tier rotating bookshelf, which I am just thrilled about because I need to do something about my horrendous TBR cart, as you might be able to see here. So we've got an overflow of books, and then over here we have even more books, and honestly it's just getting super messy and chaotic, so I'm excited to build that cart. Very easily influenced by TikTok. Someone posted it and was like how much they loved it, and I've been thinking about it for a while, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it, add to cart. Got it, she's here, and I'm excited to finally make that area look more cohesive. I'm excited about the fact that it rotates because I'll be able to find books on my TBR more easily, sort them by genre in each of the little separate areas, and it's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna try and film a video tomorrow, which will hopefully already be uploaded by the time you see this video, so it'll be in the cards up here somewhere. But that's all I really have for the week. Legends Lattes, building a book cart, getting my life together. Stay tuned. Hi friends, happy Monday. It is Monday. So I have a little reading update for you guys, and that is that I finished Legends Lattes. I'm sorry to report that I did not love this. I did not hate it, right? I ended up giving this one 3.5 stars, and honestly, I feel like that's pretty good. Like, I didn't have a bad time with this read at all, and honestly, when I think about it, there's not that much that I would change about the book itself. But that being said, it was not everything to me. Like, it seems to be everything to everyone else. I was expecting to love this one just because of how hyped it is, and I definitely enjoyed it. Like, 3.5 is not a bad rating, but it was just kind of average for me. I enjoyed Viv as her character. I enjoyed that this was a sapphic romance, but the romance wasn't really the heart of the story. Kind of vibed with for this one because I feel like it didn't take away from the cozy fantasy setting, but it was still like there was something sweet to root for. I think this one would have benefited from either being 100 pages longer or 100 pages shorter, and I would say make it a novella or make it like an actual standard book length, because this one was only about 260 pages. There's a short story at the end that, if I'm honest, I did not read because I wasn't that invested in the world. I felt like it concluded nicely and I didn't need any more context to the world after that. But I think if this was just short and sweet, and maybe they didn't spend so much time in the exposition building the cafe and things like that, or if they had just expanded upon the world a little bit more, added more layers to the romance, that could have also really enhanced my reading experience of this book. I would definitely read more from this author, but I'm not sure I'm gonna read more into this world specifically, just because I'm not invested enough, and you know what, that's okay. I enjoyed it for what she was. So the next book that is on my radar for this week is Ruthless Vows. I did read Divine Rivals December of last year, and I did not really talk about it on my channel because I was not alive on booktube at that time in place. So Divine Rivals I did end up giving 4 stars, which is the start of this series. It is a duology, so this will be the conclusion. In Divine Rivals we follow Roman and Iris, who are academic rivals who turn into something more. They both work at this newspaper where they are up for the same promotion, so there's definitely a competitive edge to it. And Iris decides to go to the war front that's in this novel between 2 different gods to be a news reporter. So I think what a lot of people don't mention about this book when they're talking about it is the aspect of war. It is very present in this book, and I feel like it gets overshadowed by everyone talking about the romance. So definitely know that going into it. There is a war. These characters are on the war front. I did really enjoy Divine Rivals just because I liked the plot. I thought it was interesting having the war front setting and also just what was going on with the gods, and I liked that it was a fantasy world that was not overly complex. I didn't have to think too much about it, which I've seen a lot of people critique about this book. They feel like it needs more world building, but honestly, it was a vibe for me. It hit the spot because I just wanted a little bit of fantasy, but not a lot of brain power to read that fantasy. So it was perfect for me, and it also helped that there was a little romance going on. I will say, I didn't find that they had as much chemistry as everyone else seems to think. Like, all the edits over my Instagram feed, I'm obsessed with because the characters look so good, but I didn't love them as much as it seems everyone else did. So that's why I gave it 4 stars. Really enjoyed my time with it, and I am excited to read Ruthless Vows, which I'm going to be buddy reading with my friend Skylar. This book has been calling to me. I'm ready to finally dive into it. Divine Rivals ended on a cliffhanger, so if you know, you know. And we're just gonna start this one tonight, see how it goes. Another update that I have for you guys is that I finished my bookshelf. I was called a book cart. I finished my bookshelf. It took me all afternoon yesterday to build it, and I was up until 2 in the morning trying to organize it. So I did post a video on my YouTube channel if you want to see a build/organize with me. It will be in the description, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek now. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Isn't that just so magical? Don't you love it? Tell me you love it. I have some exciting news to report, and that is that I am finally on the Divine Rivals train. Like, I said I liked this book before, at least book 1, but Ruthless Vows, like, shut up, shut up. This is making the series exponentially better for me in ways that I really did not expect. Ruthless Vows is truly just on another level. I'm kicking my feet, screaming, giggling. Like, I did not expect to feel this way because in the first book I didn't really love the romance. I didn't hate it. I liked it. I liked Roman and I liked Iris together, but just the tender sweet moments in this book, I can't. I truly cannot. I'm loving my time with this so far, learning more about the war in the world, and I just think that Rebecca Ross did a really good job of doing more of a surface level, you know, kind of look at everything in the first book, getting you intrigued by it, getting you rooting for these characters, and then you're tossed into this book where it's got more political intrigue and there's more things happening to keep the plot moving, and I'm getting a 5-star feeling from this. I truly am. I don't think I've had a 5-star so far in 2024. Not that it's like late into the year or anything. It's literally July. That's wrong. It's literally January 17th as I'm filming this. So if I could get my first 5-star of the year, I would be so excited. And if it keeps up how it's been, I think we will. I was not expecting to love this book so much. I know I just said that, but like literally there was a line last night. I whipped out my highlighter. I was like, I need to mark up this book. I need to be able to look back on these things and kick my feet and scream once again whenever I want to. So if you haven't been convinced to pick up this series yet, you definitely should. I'm just saying. It's really good so far. Got a little bit over 150 pages left, I believe, and I'm hoping to finish that today. So I will let you know what I think when I finish. Oof. Hey. Hi guys. I have a little reading update for you guys, and by little I mean huge. I did finish Ruthless Vows, and I'm happy to report that this was a 5-star read. I really enjoyed this, even more than Divine Rivals. To me, this just really expanded upon the world. It expanded upon the romance, and I had a great time. And honestly, I don't have much more to say than what I've said before in this vlog. It was just fantastic when a series can do even better than the first book. Like, that's always a wonderful thing in my opinion. It's just a little treat for it to get better and better with each one. I am sad that there's only 2 books in the series, but also love a good duology. It's low commitment. I'm a low commitment kind of gal. So if you haven't picked up the Divine Rivals series, definitely go ahead and do so. This will definitely be one that shows up on my recommendation list to come in the future. So super happy I read this. That will conclude this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm happy to say that these 2 fantasy books that I read were both good. I had a good time with them, and I would recommend them. So yeah, let me know if you've read either of these, what you thought in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you'd like to do, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all.